Welcome, everybody. U.S. IndyCar League invading Phoenix. 175 laps coming at us this Sunday morning. Everybody wake up, get your cup of Java, Mountain Dew, pop, drink, water, juice, whatever floats your boat. Go get it. Get back here and sit down with me for the next hour and 15 to 30 minutes. Watch these cats tear up Phoenix. We're going to hop into our national anthem, get that puppy out of the way, come back, and we'll check out our track conditions and check out some qualifying. You are watching the U.S. IndyCar League live here at Phoenix on MaxspeedTV.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, everybody, we are back. U.S. IndyCar League invading Phoenix. This is a little bit different than last week's track at Michigan. I was told by these guys, not yet, ladies, I was told by these guys, basically the problem they're going to have is the dangers of entering pit road. They say it's quite a challenge when you get these things running up as fast as they do, these cars, and then trying to slow down and hit that whopping pit road speed. It's going to be very difficult, and there's where it's going to lie, possibly a problem. We will find out. These guys do not, and I repeat, they do not do very many cautions. So expect a lot of green flag racing here tonight. About 35 seconds left to go into the practice, and we're going to hop into our qualifying sessions. Now, I do notice in here the winner of last week. I do not see him in here tonight, and that will be Geisler, I believe, was the winner last week. He's nowhere to be found, so we're not going to have to worry about a possible repeat winner from last week anyway. But nevertheless, we got plenty of guys in here. They know how to get around this place, and man, they are fast. Looking forward to it. Get our qualifying screen up here. Get ready to rock and roll, and we'll see exactly who's going to do what. Hop on YouTube. Say hi to me. I promise I can't bite. I live too far away. Let me know your predictions. Let me know how you like things. Let me know if you enjoy what you're seeing. Give us a thumbs up. These guys really appreciate a thumbs up in the league. I appreciate a thumbs up. Lets my boss know that I'm, well, at least somebody out there likes me anyway. Keep my job, huh? We will have some fun, I promise you. Speaking up on the qualifying right now, we're going to pop out. Will Stearns is the first guy. Not yet, ladies. The first guy to come out on the track. Take a look at some of the telemetry right here. He's hitting 145, 150 mile an hour. Right up against the wall. He'll probably hit about 153. You can lose it here on these turns. It does get a little slick. That wall comes up really fast. Howard Livingston is another guy out there in the 13, running around. The 3:06 right now of Will Stearns pops out the quickest lap so far. Actually, he's the first one to throw down a lap, so we'll see how that sticks. This guy right here is the one you want to keep an eye on. The Black Machine, Jason Lowe. He's fast, he's quick, and he's really good. Another guy who's been having a really good run, I don't know if he's going to be in here tonight or not, and that was Robert Mitchell. Right now, the 13 seems to be showing the way of Howard Livingston. Lays down a whopping 23.943. Brian O'Dell out in YouTube land says, I'm going to go for Barnhart. Well, let's just hope that... now, some of these cats, you know, they don't mind it. There you go, ladies. They don't mind, you know, coming up into the last place or whatever, you know, right around here. Kind of use that fuel strategy to their advantage. And that's exactly what most of these guys really do. It all boils down to the fuel. The Hooters machine of David Zielinski pops in at a 23.990. That will throw him into second position. How about 2 minutes left of the qualifying? There we go. Let's see. Who can I find? Robert Mitchell is out on the track. Sporting the number 31. These guys changed their paint schemes up on me a little bit. I do notice Mardones is not out there racing with us tonight, but I do believe I've got him in the chat here on YouTube. Kind of missing him out here on the track today, or this morning, or whatever time it would be for him. We got drivers from all around out here in this league. That's what's really cool. Mitchell in the 30 run. Throws her down for a 2.4.373. The last guy out on the track, trying to see if he can knock the 13 of Howard Livingston off the pole. Not gonna happen, Captain. Not today. Howard Livingston is going to be your polecat. Now, like I said before, these guys know how to get around here, and they know how to get around here very, very well. The problem is going to be your pit stops. It's nasty at Phoenix for pit stops. And I'll get this up here, maybe. We'll see. There we go. This will be your race analysis sheet. 77 degrees, track temperature 79, nice and cool, nighttime. See all the people up there on the hill. Your tire window, it's going to be the same thing as a fuel window here. Between 72 and 77 laps is when you can expect these guys to come in. Like I said, some do things differently. Everybody has a different plan, a pit strategy. And I don't necessarily know for sure if the aero push will be a huge factor here. It's not that big of a track, but I can assure you that these things are going to look like fireflies running around here. You got to be aware of your surroundings. If you're not aware of your surroundings, you're going to take yourself and somebody out. Why? It's an open wheel. There's no fenders. There's no room for error when you run these cars. Your pit road speed will be a whopping 45 mile an hour. As we see them getting ready to hop onto the grid right now, let's go ahead and get this thing over with. Your starting grid, row number 1, 13, Howard Livingston. Along beside him, the 31, Robert Mitchell. Starting at row number 2, the 07 of David Zielinski. Along beside him, and the 004 of Jason Lowe. Row number 3, the 306, Will Stearns. Along beside him, 24, Richard Kilbaugh. Starting in row 4, 37 of Jason Bonhart. And the 25 along beside him of David Warrell. And that, my friends, will be the grid. Just about getting ready to go here. U.S. IndyCar League invading Phoenix in the nighttime race. Go to their website, check them out. If you think you got what it takes to run with these big boys and hop on aboard, give them a shout, let them know. I've got people from Spain out here hollering at me saying hello. And hello right back at you. Miss you out here on the track. Getting ready to roll off. The last week's winner, like I said, he is nowhere to be found right now. Unable to show up to this particular race. That's okay, though. We got plenty enough guys right here. Give me a shout out there in YouTube land. Say hi. Like I said, I live too far away to bite. Promise I won't do it. And here we go. Green flag racing. Just as soon as I can find them, we're going to head out. Apparently my ATVOs is not working properly tonight or this morning for me, and I don't know why that is. It's almost like I froze. There we go. I'm fixed. It's the Sunday morning miracle. Lap 1 and 75. Livingston is showing the way. One thing about it, these guys will not get out of each other's way. I mean, they all run so close together on times. Mitchell doing a pretty good job so far starting out, staying in second position. He had a rough few races here in the back. He did a really great job last week. I think he's finally shot that monkey off his shoulder here. He might be the force to reckon with to watch here. Him and, of course, we don't want to never forget about Jason Lowe. Right here, already not happy with what's going on with his ride. He's coming in to get something done already, and if I'm not mistaken... Yep, that is a 004. Some more guys coming in already, either not happy with their rides or there was an incident and I missed it. One or the other. It's not telling me either way. Livingston showing the way. Mitchell right there with him, coming up onto the scene. There's the Hooters machine of Zielinski. Livingston, if he looks in his rear view mirror, he's going to see a whole lot of Mitchell. Got to take him down on the inside line. And he is definitely going to take that spot over. Easy peasy. Like I said, Mitchell kind of had a monkey on his shoulders there for a while. Just bad luck seemed to be following him around. He had a good finish last week, and he is definitely on a mission tonight, or this morning, however you want to look at it. Zielinski, right there's your third place cat. There you go, ladies. Speaking of which, of the third place, he is exactly 2.688 seconds away from that leader. See, somebody told me, a little birdie told me out there, that some of the wives of the drivers apparently are going to have a drinking game whenever I say that word CAT. Because apparently I must refer to these guys to that a lot. So basically, it just depends upon my broadcasting whether or not these ladies are even going to remember their Sunday morning or afternoon and probably not feel well by the evening. So we'll just see how that goes. That should be fun, though, huh? Wish I could see the end of that one. Right now, what I am seeing is Mitchell leading it out front. Livingston staying right there on his butt. A nice little breakaway, not too awful bad. Way back here, Zielinski in third, and he's also got himself a lap ride down in front of him. I do not believe you're going to see any problems, like I said, out on the track. These guys are far enough apart. Jason Lowell. He might be one lap down, but he probably won't be for long. Do not count this guy out. Some of these guys out here in YouTube land, they're already wanting to change their pick of the race. I'm going to tell you what, if I was a betting man, right now, Mitchell, he's on a tear. I mean, he's on a really good high right now. He did really well last week, and he is due. If I'm going to make a prediction, I think I'm going to make it Robert Mitchell. Even though Livingston is staying right with him every step of the way. And this is a good track for these guys to ride on. It is fast, very fast. That wall comes up really quick in these turns. I am kind of anxious, though, to Watch these guys come in for a green flag pit stop. That's what I want to see. Kind of hard to get these bad boys down 150 mile an hour to that whopping pit road speed there of 45. And you got to go all the way around to get to your pit. Now, whether or not they got the governors set on this or whatever so they can't speed, I don't know that. But if they don't, you've really got to be careful of speeding on pit road, because that will also ruin your day. As fast as these cats get around here, you could go down a lap or two easily. Still up front, Mitchell. Not quite getting into any kind of pressure by Livingston, but Livingston is staying right there with him. Not running away by no means. Riding along with Livingston right now with Mitchell up front. This is exactly what he is looking at. What you're seeing on your screen is exactly what Livingston is seeing in that car racing out here tonight or this morning, however you want to look at it. It is really easy for these cars to get loose. Even though they're cool temperatures, they are very fast speeds. That wall will come up on and bite you very fast. Got a couple guys out here in YouTube. Brian Odell says, you know what, Bobby? I think I'm going to go along with you, bud. I think it's got to be Mitchell's time. He's definitely due out there, Brian, for sure. I'm going to have to go along with that. Man, Livingston gets that right up on the wall to get all that momentum that he can get. Two different distinct lines. Mitchell keeps it down on the bottom pretty much most of the track. Livingston really feathers it all the way up towards that wall. I would imagine probably a little bit of drafting may take effect here. I don't think a whole lot. Just a matter of hitting your marks and being smooth. Smooth is the key. Still, Mitchell leading the way, 20 of 175 down, and it does not take long for a lap to get down around here, let me tell you. Zielinski still sitting in third, sitting back there just a ways with the lap traffic. That lap traffic, well, David Warrell, he started in 8th, he's up in the 4th place right now. Jason Lowell in 5th, 1 lap down. Either he did work on that machine or something. He might not have been too happy with it, or there might have been a bit of a scuffle that did not cause the green flag or the caution flag to come out. Therefore, I didn't see it. Will Stearns, he's the guy that's in between the 2nd and 3rd place car. He is in 6th with 3 laps down. So something definitely must have happened just at the beginning of this race. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm laughing here. Megan out here says, oh, we finally plan on getting drunk, but we're professional drinkers and we won't die. They are sitting here, folks, waiting for me to say that word so they can get their drink on already. They must be professional drinkers if they're drinking on a Sunday morning. Have mercy. Mitchell still making it look pretty good out here, leading the way. Zielinski still staying right on his butt. He might make a move into the inside here at some point, and there he goes. Now they're going to trade hands just a little bit. He shaves off a little bit into that turn. Mitchell still has a really good run up top, but he cannot do it. Livingston is going to be your new leader right now. 25 of 175 in the books. Looks like Zielinski may have caught up a little bit with that lap Hooters mobile. Hopefully he can get around him and get his sights set on Mitchell. Still Livingston deciding to get some of that fresh air in that radiator for a while. Missing some of the guys out here. Mardone's in that 666. He is not here tonight, but I do believe he's in my chat. Maybe there was some issues internet-wise or something, or he just wasn't able to make it on time. What an exciting morning already. I've got 10 people watching this bad boy. Hop in YouTube. Get along into this chat and you'll see why I'm laughing. We have some crazy ladies of the husbands out here racing. I love it. And speaking of racing, these two cats are kind of running away with the show already. Livingston and Mitchell trading back and forth. All the way back to third. Trying to get around that lap ride of the Hooters machine is Zielinski. And speaking of which, he's got a little bit of traffic coming up on him too, and that is going to be David Warrell. Looking on the inside. Can't quite get it done, but he will probably in the next few laps. Moving up, trying to get that third position away. Take a little peek and see what he's looking at. Oh, Mardone says he does not have the car for this particular race. These guys do like to switch their rides up a little bit. That explains it. Well, at least you're here in chat with me and you can keep me company. Heck, if I would have known that, I would have put you up into the booth with me. Me and you both could really get these ladies on a tear. Whoa, smacks the wall. Actually got that on film. David Warrell come up and creeped and touched that wall just a little bit, trying to get some momentum. Hopefully it doesn't hurt anything on his ride. 32 laps of 175 down that fast. Yes, I'm going to say it, ladies. Get ready. These cats are flying around here. Still Livingston. He's got it. Mitchell would like to have it back. Zielinski still working on that lap traffic in that Hooters there, trying to get around him. Warrell right there behind Zielinski. Jason Lowe back here running it by himself, all by himself in that fifth position, one lap down. Yes, Megan, your company is definitely good enough to talk with me, be with me out here in YouTube. But I got a feeling about halfway through this race, I might not be able to understand what you're typing. It's up to me how many times I say that particular word. You may not remember Sunday evening. But what you can remember right now is Livingston out front. Mitchell not far behind. Zielinski still trying to catch up to that lap traffic. Stearns coming into the picture right now also. Richard Kilbaugh, he's in 7th position, 3 laps down. Out there running all by himself. I'm sure some of these guys are probably hoping for a caution. Some of them would like to get their lap back. I know Livingston and Mitchell, they're just having a blast right now. It's the Livingston Livingston show right now. Megan, I have to ask, what part of the world or the United States are you from? I'm kind of curious so I can get your time frame down here. Livingston still showing the way. Mitchell hanging right there with him, following just about every move he makes. Eventually, he'll work his way up there, and he'll probably end up trying to take him back down on the inside. One simple slip, one little mistake of missing your mark. And the guy behind you, he'll eat you up. Zielinski having no luck getting around that lap traffic. Let's hop into Mitchell right here. I got a feeling he is probably going to, at some point, get up here and start to make a move, I think. If you listen real closely, and I'll shut my big mouth, you can hear these tires and these turns squeal. Getting out of the throttle just a little bit. Why? Because if not, that wall's going to creep up on you fast. Got to feather that throttle just like you got an egg between your foot and the floorboard. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was when Jeff Gordon was starting out racing the NASCAR, Ray Evernham told him, he says, you've got to feather it around these short tracks. Pretend you've got an egg between that pedal and the floor. Whatever it was, it seemed to work, that's for sure. Livingston still following just about every single move, or Mitchell, every single move Livingston's making, trying to get up there, creep up on him and get a spot, trying to get something in the inside here. He's getting closer and closer. I got people from Florida watching, from New York watching. Nice. Trying again, get up there super close as you can get to try to make a pass. You can see the difference right here. They are right there with each other. Still Warrell back here. Now we got ourselves a nice little firefly race going on here. It did look like the 25 of Warrell got around the lap right of the Hooters machine, and he got around Zielinski too. So right now, this guy is on the move. And let's see how far he is. The gap from the leader, 4 seconds. So he's definitely making up a little time. You can see up there as they go into the turn and come out, he's going in. He is slowly reeling these guys down. All the way back up front, though. Mitchell takes it back again. Thank you very much, he said. I think these guys have a pack going. They're just going to, share leading here for a while. I predicted there'll be about 20 to 25 lead changes before this is over. Oh, we got ourselves a caution. And I think there it is. We have one damaged ride of Will Stearns. Let's go back and see if I can find what happened. Oh, he gets her loose and slides it around. It comes up and nails that wall. That is a shot. Let's go back and watch it one more time. But this time, we're going to do it in the in-car camera. At least I think we are. Should be coming up here any minute. There it is. Gets her all the way down. Gets it loose. Comes up. Gets his bell wrong. Comes right back down. Gets it out of the way. And you see his tire flopping around. Okay, ladies, it's time. That right there more than likely just took this cat's opportunity to do anything in this race. The good news is we do not have to worry about a green flag pit stop. Not yet. I will assume they are in and out of the pits. And everybody has, except for Jason Lowe. He'll be popping in here at some point. Whenever they said he's allowed to come in because he was a lap down. And guess what? He just got his lap back. And there they are. Now, maybe. I don't know. No, I can't. I was hoping I'd have a chat with Will Stearns, but he has his mic turned off, and obviously he's maybe not in a talkative mood right now. I guess I wouldn't be either after I slammed the wall to 150 mile an hour. And yes, you're right, Megan. He is out of the race for right meow. Wow. Never a dull moment here, guys. Never a dull moment at the Indy US IndyCar League. Maybe I need to have a drink, huh? The wives are having fun in the chat. The guys are having fun on the track. This is a great family affair, iRacing. Maybe one of these nights we can have the guys in the chat and we can have the ladies out on the track. That's something to think about. Mitchell still looking pretty good out there. Let me see. Maybe I can get a hold of him. How about you, Mr. Mitchell? Bobby in the booth, you got me. How about you, Robert? You got me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
You're looking pretty darn good out there, buddy.
Yeah, we trying.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's myself and a few others out here in YouTubeville. We're cheering you on. It's a good possibility you might have got this monkey off your back, possibly. You're running really good. Livingston is running right there with you. But just to let you know, you got some rooters out here. No pressure.
All right, thank you. Sounds good. Looking forward to trying to bring it home. But Howard's pretty tough. Dave's, everybody in this got a shot at it. Jason just got his lap back, so now we really got to worry.
Oh, yeah, that's what I just said. I said he got his lap back. Look out.
Yeah. Well, they got to pass me first. So.
That's exactly right. They can run with you, but the trick's to get around you. All right, my friend, good luck. I'm going to let you go, and maybe I can talk to you in the winner's circle. I know a lot of people's rooting for you.
Thank you.
These guys are a blast. And there goes the man in black, the Johnny Cash ride. The 004, Jason Lowe, got his lap back, and here he comes with vengeance. And yes, I could say he had a cat on his back. Lord have mercy. I hope, ladies, you don't plan on driving for a while. Can you believe it? Only the ladies of the U.S. IndyCar League can turn my broadcast into a drinking game. Oh, check this league out, everybody that's watching this thing. They have some stipulations or whatever. If you're a pretty good driver, you might want to hop in this league because it's a lot of fun. This is the most fun I've had in a while, I can tell you that. Mitchell, getting ready to put the loud pedal down and get out of town. $55 of $175 is in the books. Zielinski right there in second place. He was a lap down at one point. Love that Hooters color. I'd like it better if he might have had one of the Hooters waitresses, you know, put on his car somewhere. I'm a little disappointed in that, but maybe I'll talk to him about it later. But he is running in second position right now. Livingston's back into third. He's led 25 laps. And here we go already, battling it out. Up on the high side, Jason Lowe, trying to take that position away from David Warrell. And he's not making it easy. Staying down on the bottom side. Said, if you're going to pass me, pal, you're going to have to do it up on that top side. Get ready, ladies. These two cats, they will not give up with each other. You're going to have to earn it, and that's exactly what Lowe did. Lowe earned it, all right. Now he is up in the fourth position. He's got his eyes sitting right there at Livingston. Mitchell's interview, he did say, oh no, Lowe got his lap back. Got to look out for him. All these guys are fast. All these guys are good. Oh, well, we got ourselves a caution. I do believe. Well, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. Everybody seems to be running all right. I'm not sure what's going on. Let's go back and take a replay and see if I can actually find out. No, it's not showing me anything. Let me see here. I'll find it. Trust me. I got the technology. Let's go back here and see what's happening. There we go. We have ourselves a spinner. Let's take a peek and watch this. Goes in a little bit too hot. Remember what I told you about being loose as a goose? But the good news is he kept it off the wall. He didn't hit a thing. It does bring out the caution, but that's no harm, no foul. He was able to control that. That was impressive. Go back and watch this again. You're running around. David Warrell, he's the one brought the caution out. Comes in really deep into that turn. Gets a little sideways. Look at that. Slams the brakes on, flats the tires, but he does not hit anything. Some really, really good driving there by, ready girls? That cat. Mitchell was really not looking forward to seeing that caution already. But, nevertheless, it's here. Now what are they going to do? Mitchell and Zielinski, they've been out there with 12 laps. Everybody else has came in. Now we're thinking fuel strategy. 62 of 175. A 70. Whoops. Wrong one. Yeah, there it is. A 70 to 77, 72, 77 fuel window. You do the math. Except for you girls. Don't try to do the math. Will Mitchell and Zielinski pop in here? Top off? Get all the fuel they can get in that bad boy? If you like what you're seeing, you like these guys running around here, pretty exciting, give us a thumbs up over there. It only takes just a little click. That's right, ladies. Put down the drink and hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. Makes me look good. Makes this league look good. That's what we like. We like likes. Don't make me have to buy likes. I'll go broke. check out MaxspeedTV TV. We've got T-shirts available, decals, all kinds of good stuff. And I have to admit, the T-shirts look pretty good, if I do say so myself. Oh, I'm having just as much fun on the track watching these guys as I am with their wives here in YouTube. I don't know. I still think it'd be awesome to have the guys go in YouTube and the ladies come out and race. That could be fun. Maybe we'll set that up sometime. Mitchell, Zielinski. They are staying out. I do not believe they're going to come in. Now, Livingston. There it goes. Wow. Something happened on YouTube right there. iRacing right there. Popped them right out to the leads. Already green flag right now. Poof. Mitchell still leading the clan all the way down. And no, I didn't say the word. Zielinski's still running right there in second position. Not too bad. Got a little bit of breathing room. Livingston's back there. But then again, now David Warrell, the 25, he took a nice little spin, but no harm, no foul. Sitting in fourth position. Jason Lowell is in fifth. Richard Kilbaugh, he's in sixth. Stearns is out. And Barnhart is out. Mitchell getting a little bit of breathing room on the track. Getting just a little bit of pavement of free. A little bit between him and Zielinski. Like I said earlier, Mitchell does have a giant cat on his back. And hopefully he's knocked that thing off. Because he's given it everything he's got this morning, tonight, wherever you may be. That's my pick of the litter for this race. And the rest of these guys, they definitely all could be spoilers. Livingston, he led 25 laps so far, sitting back here in the third position. Warrell's in the fourth position. The all-dangerous Low, sitting right there in the fifth position. The Black Johnny Cash ride. And then bring it up the rear. Richard Kilbaugh in sixth. Now, again, Mitchell, Zielinski, 21 laps since they've been in to see their pit road, their pit crew. Everybody else has been in together. They only have 9 laps on their tires and fuel run. That is going to be... that could be a bit of a problem. I don't know. If we got another caution, no harm, no foul. Some of these guys, you know, you've got to drive it in hard. You got to try to make up some time somewhere. These laps go by fast. And you get off that transition from the yellow marker down there up onto the track itself at that, you know, rate of speed, it is going to throw your rear end around a little bit, and that's why the guys spin out. But you got to try to make up some time somewhere. One simple mistake, like I said before, and they'll have you. And you watch right here, getting some pressure. Mitchell and Zielinski. Could be working up on a run right here. We're riding along with Zielinski. This is exactly what he is looking at. He's going to run right up underneath him. Maybe he can get a bit of an arrow push. I'm not too sure if that's possible this short of a track or not on these cars. Takes it all the way down on the ever so dangerous transition right there. That's what gets these guys loose when they come up back onto that road, onto the racetrack itself. It can throw you around in these cars. Getting a pretty good run. Goes in really hot. Takes it all the way up there near the wall. Mitchell is using every ounce of the track, every inch of it, I should say, of the track. He can get right up there with him. Now he's got to maybe make a move on the inside. Mitchell sees him, throws a slight little block, just enough to slow that momentum down. And now Mitchell's taken back off into the sunset, but what happened right there? Well, I'll tell you, now you're riding along with Livingston. He said, thank you very much for that. He says, I will be more than happy to take second position away from you. And then look at Jason Lowe right there on the back of Warrell. This is where the fun begins. Starts getting down to crunch time just a little bit. These guys, they get into a groove. I always say they look like NASCAR trucks and everything, and the cars and stuff. I always say they look like a herd of turtles going around the track compared to these guys. These guys are cruising. Not yet, ladies. Lowe right there, ready to pounce on him. Trying to get it up. I'm going to assume if he gets it up close enough right here, he's going to make a pass on that inside at some point. Mitchell still sitting out front. Trying to get some real estate between him and Livingston in that second ride. I'm going to say these drivers are feeling good right now, but probably not feeling near as good as what the wives are feeling. In case you just joined me, the wives of the drivers here, some of them anyway, they decided to turn my broadcast into a drinking game. So basically it's going to be up to me if they remember Sunday at all. They say they're professional drinkers, so not to worry. Livingston working everything he can do to get up there near him, but you got the 25 David Warrell right there on his butt, and then you got Jason Lowe right there on Warrell's butt. 25 is Warrell's looking for a move on the inside on Livingston right there. He cannot quite get up to him to do it. It is looking like a three-way battle for second place. That's right. 3 of these cats are fighting for position right here. Lowell on the bottom side, looking, peeking out, peeking in. And then you've got Warrell right here also in the 25. He's doing the same thing. Now Lowell goes up to the top side. Makes the move. Easy peasy. Thank you very much. I am sure that Mitchell's watching his telemetry and he sees Lowe moving. Now he's got his eyes set on Livingston in the second place right here. These two, ready girls, cats have been leading mostly this entire race, Mitchell and Livingston. Mitchell has led 58 laps. 25's been led by Livingston. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, if you want to watch out for somebody, this is the guy to watch out for. The man in black, Jason Lowe, the 004. If anybody can do this, it is him. He is a spoiler. Right on Livingston's butt. Does he have enough to dive down into the inside to make the pass? He's trying to get all the momentum he can up on that high side. Mitchell watching all of this in his rearview mirror. To be honest with you, when these two, ready girls, cats get to fighting like this, that's great for Mitchell. Mitchell sees it in his rearview mirror and says, you guys just go ahead and just tangle with each other, and I'm just going to go ahead about my business and try to just go out a little bit further out down the track here and stay out of your guys' way. When two people fight for a position, it usually gives the guy in front of them a little bit of a break. Mitchell still leading the show. Livingston is in second, but for now. Lowe up there on the high side trying to make a move. Now he's brought in 25 and David Warrell into the picture. Again, you got three guys fighting for this second place. And Mitchell was looking in the rearview mirror seeing this, and he is smiling from ear to ear. Look how much he's pulled away from these three cats trying to catch him. Not a problem. Here we go. I told you it was going to happen, and it did. Jason Lowe takes over the second position. Now he's got his eyesights on Mitchell. Mitchell running 39-lap old tires. Lowe and the rest of these guys, 28 laps. He said in the interview that Livingston was good running here, and he made the comment that when Jason Lowe got his lap back to look out. And look out he is, because he is right here trying to knock off Mitchell, who's led 65 laps of this race, knocking right off the throne. Trying to set him up is what Lowe's doing. Man, he does a heck of a job, too. He'll sneak up on you and bite you in the butt. You don't even realize it. He knows how to sneak up on a guy. He knows how to set him up. Yes, you could say that Jason is being clever. My goodness. Call it what you want, but we're going to call possibly a pass coming up for the lead right here. Let's ride along with Jason Lowe. Takes it up on that high side, and he dives it down into the turn. Man, that wall comes up quick. You see him turn that wheel just as hard as he can. You got to be careful because it will snap back. When it does, you're going to go for a ride. He's doing everything he can to rattle the cage of Mitchell up there. So far, Mitchell has nerves of steel. It's not bothering him one single bit. 94 laps of 175 in the book. We're going to stick right here with Jason Lowe. We're going to see if he's going to be able to do something to make a pass up here. Goes way up the track, loses just a little bit of momentum. Mitchell shaves off every little bit of track he can to stay out in front. You have to admit, this is pretty fast and intense right here. At some point in time, though, if we do not see a caution, we will be seeing a green flag pit stops, and this is going to be the first one of the entire race running at these speeds. That's going to be exciting to watch, because we're going to basically see who's probably going to screw that one up. I'm not saying they will, but there's a 50-50 chance it could happen. Still, Mitchell out front. Lowe running around there, fighting around, trying to get something on him. He just brought up Livingston back into the picture right now, and behind him, Warrell brung him right up. So now these three, ready girls, cats are going to be in a kind of a brawl, a cat fight, if you would like to call it, for that second position. Mitchell realizes he's got three of these guys behind him, getting ready to try to pounce on him. Hits his mark. The question is, who is going to overdrive the turns? Who's going to try to get more than they can get out of their car and their tires? We've already seen a couple spins already. You can try too hard and overdrive the car. Give you a nice wide look here. Mitchell still leading them around. Spread out just a little bit. Warrell's backed off ever so slightly from Livingston. Down on the inside. Livingston makes a heck of a move right there. I'm not sure what happened there. Trying his best to do something on that inside to get around Lowe. Lowe, not a happy camper, I can tell you that. He is not going to give that position up very easily. But while this is going on, Mitchell comes into the pits and gives up the lead. Gonna go ahead and get things taken care of and head right back out. He has led 75 laps. A man on a mission. I'm not sure. Yep, they should be coming in here 41 laps. Yeah. They got about another 25 laps or so to go before they do get close to that fuel stop. All three of them now battling out close. You could throw a blanket over all three of these guys, I bet. They are very close. Reach over and smack the water bottle out of their car, right? Nice battle going on with Lowell. Gosh, I'll get it right. Warrell and Livingston. Lowe would like nothing more to see that, because then he can break away and get a little real estate between them. Livingston runs that real high side up there right by the wall. Kind of makes you just a little nervous. Mitchell back out running again. Getting it back up to speed. He is being shown in the 4th position, a lap down. Just because he has pitted already. Everybody's on a different pit sequence here, it looks like. At least a few of them are. Lowe, Livingston, and Warrell, they are all 44 laps since they have been in. I would say Jason's riding off into the sunset, but I can't say that because they're racing at nighttime here at Phoenix. But he is starting to get a little breakaway, a little breathing room from Livingston. And from Warrell. Ladies, are you still with me out there? I've not heard any texting on YouTube from you in a while. You guys able to keep up with me? Mitchell running around by himself, but that's not a problem at all. He just hits his mark. He's got nothing to lose. Just relaxed, driving right along. He knows these three cats have got to come in for their pit at some point here. Just keep hitting your mark and keep concentrating and do what you got to do. Don't worry about nobody else. Now, up front, Jason still has, I wouldn't say a comfortable lead, but at least he's not in any kind of a battle with anybody right now. Livingston trying to get up there to catch him if he can. The Johnny Cash looking ride, all black, Jason Lowe. He's led 6 laps. He was a lap down for quite a bit of this race starting out. Not sure what had happened or if he just came in to make a change, but nevertheless, he has driven his butt all the way back around here, and he is leading this race right now with 111 in the books of 175. You are watching U.S. IndyCar League. Brought to you by MaxspeedTV and me, Bobby from the lobby, Johnson. If you like what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, like me anyway. Makes me look good. I get all warm and fuzzy if you happen to give me a thumbs up. I know these guys would enjoy the thumbs up. Just to let everybody know, they just hopped in to watch this thing live. Some of the ladies of the drivers are drinking. And the husbands are out here racing. And they're drinking because they made my broadcast turn it into a drinking game. The nerve. Unbelievable. But that's all right. I like to have that kind of leverage. I'll determine what kind of an evening they have or if they can remember. Speaking of remembering, I really can't remember. I think it's been 2 or 3 races since Mr. Lowe has actually won one. I know he was on, he won the Triple Crown, the first one, and he was on board to win the second one and got caught up in an incident, I think. But right now, Livingston seems to be gathering up just a little bit of more momentum here, slowly reeling him in. Now these guys are also coming up on Killball right here. He's going to bring that bad boy into the pits. 50 laps in, he says, you know what? It's time for me to get some new shoes on this thing and get me some fuel. Jason's still running around showing the way. Livingston is not too far behind. Warrell, he is in to get service done, giving up that 3rd position. New tires definitely help. They don't hurt by no means. You can pick up probably a 1/10 or even more on fresh rubber. That's why everybody seems to have a different take in what they're going to do during this race. Their pit strategies are all different. Livingston hanging right there with Lowe. They both have 56 laps on their tires. Mitchell has 15 on his, and the other cats, Warrell just came out of the pits. Zielinski's got 18. Kilbaugh had just come back out of the pits. A few laps down. All right, I was just told by Megan that her friend is the wife of one of the drivers, and she's the other woman. Now, I'm not too sure how you can take that. It could go 2 different ways here. That driver could be very, very lucky, or it's just a friend thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, better off than I am right now, that's for sure, because I'm in a booth all by myself. Jason Lowe still leading the way. Livingston right there, staying right with him, trying to get some momentum down. And you can pick up a 1/10 or more when you have fresh rubber. That's what I'm being told. Oh my goodness. Well, let's face it, every car out here definitely could use some fresh tires. I know these 2 guys, Lowe and Livingston, 60 laps since they have last been in to see their pits. a different sequence when they come into pit, and they will have to. Ready, girls? This cat, Robert Mitchell, will relinquish, or should I say, get back the lead. He will resume that position. It's just a matter of when these two guys, Lowe and Livingston, are going to come into the pits. I just want to let you know, Megan out there in YouTube land, you're killing me. I can't remember the last time I had this much fun on YouTube while broadcasting. I said it once and I say it again. I still got my bet on Mitchell. Jason Lowe does seem to be leading the way right now. This guy is always around. He's kind of like a bad rash. You just can't seem to get rid of it. Or you could say maybe like cat scratch fever. He's always there when it comes time. You never ever count this guy out. Livingston still hanging right with him. Mitchell is being showed in the third position. 1 lap down. That's because these other two, ready girls, cats, have not come into the pits yet. Hop over to MaxspeedTV, take a look at our T-shirts and decals and the wristbands and all that other stuff we got to offer. I bet you ladies will look good in one of our MaxspeedTV broadcasting shirts. I'm just saying, you might want to think about it. Still looking good out here on the track, though, is Jason Lowe. Livingston right there with him, definitely keeping him in his sights. Will these two guys pit together? This is the question on everybody's minds. If not, it should be. Mitchell hanging around still in third, running his own race. He has led 75 laps of 128 so far in the books. Zielinski running around in the 5th position with 2 laps down in the Hooters machine. Like I said before, I need to talk to him about his paint scheme. I'm a little disappointed. The 24 of Richard Kilbaugh's in the 6th. He's 5 laps down. Still the man in black, showing the way. Both of these guys, 68 laps so far on this run. Look for them to be coming in probably within the next 7 to 8 laps. That's about as far as they are going to be able to stretch it. They will be coming in, doing their best. It will be their final pit stop when they come in. This is what it's all about for iRacing. You got the hubbies out racing, you got the wives in the broadcast here on YouTube, making the broadcaster screw up. See, it's a big plan they have. Devious plan. But it's fun. That's what iRacing's all about. If you don't have an outfit, get yourself one. Get a computer, get you a couple monitors. Come out and start having some fun, people. Having fun? Yeah, I think Lowe's having a blast. But they are going to come in and pit. I'm going to stay right here with these two. I'm curious to see if they're going to come in together and make sure that they don't screw up their pit stops. 150 mile an hour down to whatever the pit road speed is here again. I believe it's 45. Yep, it is. That could cause an issue. I don't think it's going to with these two. Ready, girls? Cats. Because they know what they're doing. They're all good drivers here. Livingston running up on that high side, still trying to run him down. Lowe does not miss. He does not miss many of his marks. It makes it really tough when there's somebody behind him to try to even catch up with him. Uh-oh, here we go. Hey, bringing it in, giving up the lead. No problems whatsoever. They did not come in together. That's interesting. Long way around this pit road is. Livingston now, he is your leader. He will be coming into the pits within about 3 laps, I would imagine. When he does, Mr. Mitchell, he has 34 laps on his tires and fuel run. Livingston still staying out on the track. He's not coming in yet. Lowe back out on here, running around again. He was able to keep that second position. Livingston says, I think I've got a little bit left in my fuel tank. He is going to run it all the way down until it burps after a man chugging down a beer. Or a woman. I don't want to discriminate there, ladies. But he's going to run it all the way down to fumes if he can. Mitchell in third. Hitting his marks all by himself. Livingston still staying out there. 78 laps on this fuel run. When's he gonna come in? Does he have an external tank on that machine? He's running it right down to the nitty-gritty here. He will have enough to finish this off whenever he does come into pit. Last pit stop. Lowe back out here in second, running around. He is going to be showed a lap down because Livingston so far has refused to come into the pits. But he will be coming shortly. And there he is. How's that for a prediction, huh? Gives the lead back up to Jason Lowe. There he comes right now. Mitchell. Mitchell is going to be showed eventually here in second place. David Warrell showing in fourth. David Zielinski, he's out there, 43 lap old tires. Kilbaugh running around 4 laps down in 6th position. Livingston gets 4 new shoes on that ride. Full of fuel and out he comes. Mitchell is still going to be shown in third place. Let's see what this gap is. 3.5 seconds to the leader. The man in black making it look easy right now. 32 laps led so far. 144 in the books of 175. We are just ticking these laps down. Apparently the ladies are still able to stand and type. So I'm going to have to be throwing this in a little bit more often so they can start screwing up their typing out here on YouTube. Jason Lowe, I told you at the beginning of this race that you want to watch out for this cat because he is fast. He knows how to get around these tracks. He knows exactly what to do. He knows when to pounce on somebody when it's time to. Livingston doing everything he can in that second position right there, trying to follow Lowe, trying to make sure he can get up there with him and get ready to do something if he makes a mistake. Trying to get momentum any way he can. Mitchell, this is another, ready ladies, cat. He's led 75 laps. He's pretty much owned this race so far. He's sitting in third position. Warrell has not led a lap. He's been up into the fourth position here. Yeah, I think he was caught. I think he spun out one time trying to really over push the car. He didn't hit anything. Did a great job controlling it. Zielinski, he's in fifth. Kilbaugh, he's in sixth, 4 laps down, running around for the ride. Maybe, hopefully getting some points on a few of these guys that were not able to get in this race or was taken out earlier or for whatever reason are not racing. Up front, here we go. It's time to get it on. Ready, ladies? These two cats are going to be battling out for the lead. Lowe has it on the top side. Livingston would love to get it back. I'm sorry, vice versa. Lowe's on the bottom side. Livingston's on the top. He would love to get that lead back from him. Let's take a peek in the inside of Livingston. Can he make the pass happen this time on the inside? He's got to get out of it just a little bit because that wall sneaks right up on him. And he did make that pass. I'm pretty sure that man right here, Lowe, not a happy camper about that. And he's not going to take that lying down. He's taking it sitting down because he's in the car, not lying down. Well, I guess you consider that lying down possible too. Nevertheless, he don't like it. He's coming right back on the inside trying to get it back. And he does take that lead back one more time. Livingston right on his butt again. He says, you know what? You can do it. I can do it too. Here we go. Back and forth. It is like a cat and mouse fight game right here. Battle it side by side now. Look at them run around this track. One's on the upside, one's on the bottom. Livingston goes back down to the bottom side, pushes him up to the top side. Everybody knows the bottom is the fastest way around any track. I made a comment, you'd see about 25 lead changes, I figured, in the beginning of this thing. Well, right now we're only setting at 10. Boy, was I a liar. But we're going to be getting some lead changes back and forth right now between these two guys. While these two guys are fighting for this position, all they're doing is bringing Mitchell, bringing that third place guy up a little bit closer. When those two fight, they lose momentum. Mitchell catches up with them. So Mitchell's loving to see these guys. You can see him right now. He can see him ahead up there fighting it out. Lowe, Livingston, still doing some battling, which is fine. Mitchell says, go right on. You ready, ladies? You cats go ahead and battle it out, because what's going to happen is I'm just going to keep reeling you guys in every little bit at a time. But these two cats up here, they're not kidding around either. They mean business. Mitchell, I'll guarantee you before this is over with, we got 20 laps left to go of this race, and Mitchell is going to drive his heart out to catch these guys. Right now, it is the Lowe and Livingston race. 41 laps led of Lowe. He started in fourth. He was a lap down for a while. He comes back up into the first position. He drives around these guys. Now he is setting pretty. Livingston right there all over him, trying to get the momentum, trying to work up for another pass. Mitchell reeling these guys in little by little. That gap now is down to 1.9 seconds. He is closing in. Does he have enough time? That is the question. And does he have enough fuel? Way up on the top side. Using every bit of track they can use to try to get some momentum going. Livingston knows exactly what he's doing. Lowe would probably hope that he will overdrive that thing. And it's easy to do when you're chasing somebody. I mean, you're doing everything you can to catch them. You can overdrive your turns pretty darn easy, and that's basically screw yourself in the long run here. But Livingston knows exactly what he's doing. He is closing up on him, and we are going to watch for the pass on the inside right now, see if he can get it done. He drifts up just a little bit. I do not believe he got that. Yes, he did get the pass, I think. Yep. Jason up on the high side, running it around. Trying to get some momentum up there. He will have to dart down and take him in the inside at some point. 14 laps to go, this time by at the line. Side by side, who's it going to be? Livingston's got it. Lowe wants it. Mitchell continuing to reel these guys in ever so slowly. Will he be up here? He's got 12 laps to go. I think he's got enough time to make this a 3-car bar fight. This will be a, ready ladies, cat fight. Could be 3 of them right here. Livingston, Lowell, and Mitchell. Real quick, Livingston. He is showed the leader right now. Taking him on the inside. He's led 43 laps. Lowe has led 45 laps. The king of this track so far. Mitchell has led 75 laps. And there he is, ready to pounce on Lowe on the top side. This is what it's come down to. 10 to go at the line. Mitchell has drove his butt off to get up here to fight with these guys. Just to answer your question out on YouTubeville, it looks like Livingston and Lowell might have slowed down to let Mitchell catch them. That's what it looks like to you, but really what it is, when these two, ready ladies, cats up front were fighting all those laps, they were losing momentum. They were dropping in their speed. Mitchell running by himself. Whenever you see 2 fighting in front of you, Mitchell was able to bring these guys and reel them in. Whenever you see 2 cars fighting for a position, battling it out back and forth, they will slow down. And Mitchell stays and hits his marks and continues, and he reeled them right in. That's how it worked. Now you've got 3 involved. Livingston still on the bottom. Lowe showing the leader up on the high side 4 now. Mitchell sitting right here watching this happen. Taking a look at Mitchell right now, 7 to go at the line. He's trying everything he can to get some momentum going. You ready, ladies? 7 to go, this time by. The 2 cats up front. Mitchell's probably watching and hoping they will continue battling it out like crazy, just so he can get a little bit closer. Keep in the back of your mind, when you are battling out to win a race, anything can happen. This is open wheel. If you as much as touch somebody, you're going to be in trouble, and Mitchell will be right there to pounce on that. Still up front, it's Lowe, Livingston, and Mitchell. These are your 3 battles right now for this win. 5 to go this time by. And if I am not mistaken, I do believe that Robert Mitchell is going to step down from the racing aspect. This will be his last race, I believe. Wouldn't it be awesome to see him come all the way back, his last race, go out with a big bang and win this? But I can assure you, the competitive side of Livingston and Lowe, you're going to have to earn it, pal, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. They're not making it easy for neither one of them. Livingston still on the bottom, not going to give it up for nothing. Lowe loves to run that top side. He does get some momentum going. Mitchell right there with him, following him. 3 to go at the line. Who is it going to be? Livingston, Lowe, or Mitchell? Trying to get something accomplished. He doesn't know where to go. Mitchell is he's running in the middle right now, actually. Trying to figure out what's the best way. Trying to work on that bottom side to push Lowe back into that 3rd spot. If he can get some momentum, he can get that 2nd spot away from him. Lowe still decides to run up on that high side. He gets a lot of momentum up there. Living says, not going to happen, pal. I'm going to stay down here in the bottom. If you're going to pass me, you will do it on the high side, because it's getting down to 2 to go, and I will make my car 10 feet wide and bulletproof. It's time to start the blocking aspect. 1 to go. Who's it going to be? Livingston, Lowe, or Mitchell? Livingston staying on the bottom, doing the blocking thing right now. Lowe still trying to do everything he can up on that high side to try to get around him. Livingston's gonna have to run as best as he can and do the blocking. Pushes him up on the high side just a little bit. Gets a little breathing room. Game over. Livingston does it. You ready, ladies? Let's finish this off. Livingston, this cat did a great job driving out a rearview mirror and looking forward. Lowe, another cat, did a great job. Led 51 laps, came back from a lap down in 2nd position. The last race for Mr. Mitchell. That cat led 75 laps of this race. You guys stick around. We're going to be right back and have a chat with these fellas. Welcome back, race fans, here live, Phoenix, U.S. IndyCar League. What a race that was. Third place finish, Robert Mitchell. Bobby, you got me.
I got you, Bobby. How's everybody doing?
Well, apparently they're doing pretty well. I do know for a fact there's probably a few ladies out there turn my broadcast into a drinking game. So they might be on the verge of being inebriated or whatever you want to call it. They might not remember the day when we're done here. Nevertheless, you're going to remember the day because you led the most laps out of everybody here. And these two cats up here, Livingston and Lowe, were battling out, and that drawed you right in, and you was actually able to do a little challenge here for the win.
Yes, I was. My mistake was I pitted too early, and the tires just weren't good enough to get any passing done, but it was good enough to catch up and keep on the draft. And hopefully somebody was doing at least a sip of something every lap that I led.
Yeah, they did quite a bit of sipping. Their text was starting to slow down a little bit towards the end of the race.
Slurring text. I ain't never heard of that one yet.
I'm telling you, something new. But third place, not too bad. I know you got to go in and you got to get some work done, and you're going to be out of the car for a while. Hopefully, we'll see you back here fairly soon. And that's always a pleasure watching you run. It's never a dull moment for sure. But we know you was my pick for this one. I think if you would have changed the pit strategy, you had it.
Yeah, I think that would have been a better challenge for it. But yeah. Just want to thank Stick Quick. They are an awesome sponsor for this league, and I wish Dave and them guys the best as they take the lead forward for everybody. And I think they'll do a good job. Just this group right here, they all work together so well. You can't ask for a better bunch of guys, and it's been an honor to even be associated with these guys.
Well, I'll tell you, I appreciate the fact that you reached out to me and wanted me to broadcast this. I didn't know, honestly, I didn't know shit to Cheyenne about IndyCar racing. It's only been NASCAR stuff. I've learned a lot watching you guys, and you guys have helped me understanding aero pushes. Hell, I didn't even know you guys could actually bump draft in these things, but I've seen it done. It's a joy to broadcast and watch you guys. All you guys are tough. You're all very, very equal running around here. And that's what's fun about it. It's not a guarantee given.
That it's not. It's a very competitive league, and don't think for a minute that somebody's going to ease up on you. And I think you're seeing that with our finishes. Nobody's, wanting to give to come in second place.
Anyway, get well. I hope your procedures work good for you and you're back in this car again and you're back out here with us. Certainly going to be a loss with you not in here running. I'm sure everybody feels the same way. You be safe. You take care of yourself, and we'll say a prayer for you, and hopefully you can get back here really quick here, Robert. All right?
All right. Appreciate it. And ladies, do a shot for me.
I think they've done a shot for everybody so far.
One more never hurt.
Yeah. All right, buddy. You take care.
Okay. See you guys.
Oh, Mr. Mitchell, you got me? I'm sorry. Jason, you got me?
Yes, sir. How are you today?
Well, I'm doing, believe it or not, I'm doing remarkably well. I got a battle of the ladies drinking on my broadcast in YouTube, and I got a battle out here on the track with you guys. Holy crap, you guys really know how to make a race.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank Robert for the league, for everything that he's done for us. It's not cool that he has to step aside, but I understand. And I just can't wait for him to get back with us. Congratulations to Howard on a great pole and a great win. I did everything I could with him. I got damage to my car early that I couldn't repair it completely. It didn't seem to hurt me too much. I went a lap down and ended up getting that back, which made me happy. And I was just happy to contest for the win at the end. Me and Howard were doing a timing thing where one of us would have the start-finish line one lap, one of us would have the start-finish line the other lap, and he ended up on the better side of that coin. And but he drove a great race, and after coming back from a lap down, I'm not ashamed to be second.
Well, I said it at the beginning of the race. Now, did I miss something? Because I didn't see no caution. At the very beginning of the race, I saw a couple guys they were coming out of the pits. I mean, I think you came out of the pits you went into the pits really fast, like the lap or two of the race. Did I miss an incident somewhere?
These cars run the new tire model, which I'm honestly not used to, and I pushed my right front into the wall. My fault, my mistake. We knew it was there. We even talked about it before the race. Robert warned us, and a few of us still just weren't ready for those cold tires. And I actually came out of the pits and then spun because I touched the apron. I didn't lose a second lap, but I was fortunate. And then, unfortunately, we had a caution. I mean, it benefited me, but we like to go caution-free. But the caution let me get the wave around and put me back in the hunt.
Well, at the beginning of the broadcast, I made the comment when I saw you go a lap down. I says, there's one cat. There you go, ladies. Apparently, there's a drinking game going on. Every time I say the word cat, some of the guys' wives are taking shots. So,
yeah, my wife would be one of them.
Okay, well, good. Well, she's going to be inebriated here. She ain't even got to know what Sunday even was when I get done. But anyway, I told everybody that anybody could come back from a lap, and the person to watch out for this race was definitely you. Doesn't matter what car you drive, doesn't matter what track you're in. You're like that itch that just doesn't go away. You're always there competing for the win usually. And you was no disappointment. You did the exact same thing again today that I said you would do. Come up just a tad bit short, but you did a great job. Second place, not too shabby there. And I got a feeling I'll be talking to you in the winner's circle here really quick.
Well, I do my best each week. I try to treat each week like a fresh race. And congratulations to Howard. Thank you to Stick Quick, league sponsor. Couldn't be on YouTube without him. And again, congratulations to Howard. He got himself another one.
He certainly did. You take care. Have yourself a good, safe weekend. And when you get out of your rig, go check on your wife, will you?
Well, real quick, I'm actually on Tuesday celebrating my 13th anniversary with my wife. So I love you, Tiffany. And I think she's snoring.
Yeah. My work is done.
Have a great day.
All right. Take care. Bye. Oh, good deal. My work's done. I got them so drunk, they're passed out sleeping. Mr. Livingston, Bobby in the booth. Winner, chicken dinner, pal.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'll tell you what a race.
Yeah, I tell you, a big thank you to Stick Quick, for everything, and a big shout out to Robert, for creating this league, and we're looking forward to getting him back, and just a great race. And Jason just was so impressive to come, really from behind and then a lap down and come back, and we were just holding on for dear life to stay ahead of him.
It was, there for a while. It was you and Robert battling it out for a while up there. You led, if I'm not mistaken, 51 laps, I believe is what you led. I just looked at it. Bit of a banner here. Yeah, you led 51 laps. Mitchell had 75. Obviously, he led the most. 51 laps, Jason. But you're there at the very end. I knew that Lowe was going to be coming at some point. This guy is just unbelievable to watch. He's good everywhere you guys go. Definitely made it a great battle. While you two were fighting it out, though, Mitchell was able to kind of draw you guys in and almost made it a third car battle for the win right there, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that would have been fun if we went on for another 10 laps or so, because those two guys are just incredible. I'm just honored to be hanging in there with them. Well, and shout out to Jason and Tiffany on their anniversary too. And pass. That's 3 more shots they got to make.
Yeah, well, also, I think when I say the word cat, I think that
cat. Okay, cat. There we go.
Yeah. Now, you might want to message her later on this evening or perhaps in the morning, because I believe I've done and got them over the edge, and they're already passed out snoring.
I love it. And shout out to my wife, too, who's just downstairs, and then we're going to have a Bloody Mary here in a minute.
Well, great. Hey, congratulations on the win, pal. You deserve it. Momentum's going forward. Hopefully I can talk to you, get 2 in a row. Maybe next week we can talk in a winner's circle again.
I love it, brother.
Anybody else you want to thank before I let you go?
Obviously, all the kids at care camps, kids with cancer going to camp. Shout out to them, and to you, Bobby. You do such a great job at this, and we're honored to have you announce our races.
Well, I certainly appreciate those kind words, and I'll send you your $10 through PayPal.
Yeah, I got the one from last week, so thank you.
Oh, did you? Okay, good. All right, you take care of yourself, and we'll catch you next week. In the meantime, you be safe and enjoy your anniversary.
All right, we'll do.
All right, bye-bye. Wow, what fun, huh? Who can honestly say they've not had a blast watching this thing go down? Definitely a lot of fun. Let's go on through this real quick while I'm able to. Your race winner right there, Howard Livingston. He's the man with the plan. He came through. He's number one uno. Pulled it off tonight. Fabulous job. Jason Lowe was a lap down early. You heard him. He hit the wall, had to get things straightened out. He was a lap down. He come all the way back around, fighting for the lead. Just came up just a tad short. In case the ladies are still alive and breathing and they're watching me, I did say at the beginning of the show this cat was the one to be watching out for. Well, I definitely did not lie to you, and he proved me right. He almost won it. Third position, Robert Mitchell. Started second, finished in third. He led 75 laps. He led more laps than anybody here at this track. He was on his way to a victory. Pit strategy kind of screwed the pooch on him just a little bit. You heard him talk about that. Nevertheless, this is his last race for a while. Going to go have some work done, and hopefully he gets back healthy again and comes back out and joins us. Always a blast for Robert Mitchell out here racing. He's done a heck of a job for this league. It's a pleasure to know the guy, and I hope best wishes he gets his butt back here quick. David Warrell, he started out in the 8th and finished in the 4th position. He was battling around there for a while too up front, and he also had a spin all by himself. Gathered it up nicely, didn't hit anything. Zielinski, he was running around for a while up there. He started 3rd and he finished 5th. Richard Kilball, kind of the quiet, ready ladies, cat. He was the quiet cat of the night. Started 6th and he finished 6th. He had 4 laps down. And then the 306 of Will Stearns, he was out extremely early, and so was Barnhart. He was out also early. That will be 7th and 8th. That is going to be your lineup. Again, I want to thank everybody who was out here on YouTube with us. MaxspeedTV, Bobby, that's me. I was the broadcaster of this. I appreciate everybody hanging with me during this. Ladies, I appreciate my broadcast being turned into a drinking game. U.S. IndyCar League. Check them out, guys. If you want to run with the big dogs, this is who you want to run with. They work very hard on their setups. They work all week long on setups. Congratulations to the race winner, Howard Livingston. In the meantime, this is Bobby for MaxspeedTV. Everybody be safe out there. And ladies, do not drive today. And in the meantime, we'll see you next week. Until then, see ya.